Winslow Memorial Park today. It is a gorgeous May day here in Maine. We're about to head down to this stone pier and see what kind of beauty we find down there. Winslow Memorial Park is a coastal park and campground in Freeport, Maine. Set in 90 acres, it is located near the southern end of the Harrisicot River, near its mouth with Casco Bay at the eastern end of Staples Point Road. The northern side of the park looks out over Staples Cove. It's about 75 degrees, sunny, light breeze. Cannot get much better than this. Not a huge stone pier, but cute, and a nice way to get a little bit closer to the water and this element of nature. So for anyone wondering, I label myself more of a, there's some kind of animal in the tree over here. I can't spot it though, I can just hear it. You hear that? I label myself as more of a videographer, and Alex prefers still images photography. I've only been down here for a couple of seconds, but I'm noticing several bits of sea glass. There's one there, there's one over here. Pretty sure I just spotted another one kind of over there-ish. So they don't look super soft though, they look like they still have some kind of hard edges. Absolutely beautiful little spot over here. Of course, I find any amount of time I get to spend on the ocean amazing. But this area is no exception. I climbed down from the stone pier to get to this little beachy area. That was pretty easy to do. This just got me a little closer to the water. There's some awfully large pieces of glass, and now that I'm looking at them a little bit closer, I don't know, I guess technically they are still sea glass, but these edges are sharp on most of the pieces that I am seeing. So interesting how the rock just changes completely right there. Seeing the seaweed hanging in these lower branches gives you an idea of how high up the water can come in this area. I think I found one not super sharp piece of sea glass. That looks like a piece of pottery. It's pretty neat. I like to think about what it might have looked like once upon a time.
That is the best one.
Natural and authentic, or placed there by a human? What's your vote? Winslow Memorial Park and Campground offer the following: 100 campsites and wooded trails with views of the harbor and Casco Bay, rental picnic shelters for reunions, company picnics, weddings, or other events, picnic tables, grills, and a tidal beach, a boat launch for anything from trailered boats to canoes and kayaks, and a summer concert series with local bands. The area is also pet-friendly with the exclusion of the playground where pets are not allowed. The park is owned by the town of Freeport, and according to the town's website, the 90-acre park was a 1953 gift from Adelaide Winslow Harb in memory of her mother, Delia B. Powers Winslow, with the understanding that the land and its buildings shall be used as a public park and for public recreational purposes. Day use hours are from 8 a.m. to 30 minutes after sunset for use of all facilities, including trails. This has got to be a squirrel's paradise. If you'd like to do some camping at the park, if you're booking on a Friday or Saturday, there is a 2-night minimum stay. The maximum consecutive stay on any site is 14 nights, and there are no hookups on any site. Others who have visited the park have noted that it is a great way to enjoy the coast of Maine while avoiding some of the crowds that you might incur in other areas. Alex and I visited the park on an early May day, so that might skew our interpretation a little bit because we're just starting to get to that busy time of the summer, late spring, summer season here in Maine. But on the day that we visited, there were plenty of other people that were also at the park, but there was so much space for us to roam and enjoy the area without feeling like we were competing with any sorts of crowds. Fancy meeting you here. It looks like the camping spots are there, and then this is like a general walking path that anyone can use, even if they're not camping right in this area. And we found a second set of stairs to head down to the gorgeous ocean. They are very concerned with protecting the edges here and not experiencing erosion if avoidable, so they do encourage stair use. Oh, Alex says it's all wet at the bottom of these stairs. Indeed, it does look that way. I would love to be able to get out onto that little island. So much driftwood. Lots of people here in Maine, and I'm sure other coastal states, make a lot of art projects and crafts out of driftwood. And excuse my voice, I'm getting over a cold, or at least I think I'm getting over it, so I sound a lot better than I have in the past, but still not quite myself. I think what's going on is that those birds have caught sight of that lobster boat, and they know that they could get some tasty treats if they hang around near it. I could be wrong. Maybe they were just relocating over here. Seems like they're keeping an eye on it, though. We are following the signs that say trail on them. We're going to see where this trail leads us to. Looks like the trail was not quite what we thought. It just sort of takes you along the edge of the wood line here from the water to this roadway.
And then that is residential.
Yep, not park property.
That's supposed to go back there. Woo!
I knew you were going to do that.
I am. Oh. Are you filming me?
Yes, I'm just your paparazzi. Alex and I spent about an hour and a half at Winslow Memorial Park on this day. We did not see all there was to see. There were many trails that we did not travel on, so that's important for you to know in case you are looking for a bit of a longer walk. It is possible to attain that here. People are here just hanging out. Like I said, ample parking. Before we headed out, Alex and I spent a couple of minutes just enjoying time acting like kids and like we were young girls again. And we did some swinging and we had a little competition to see who could swing the highest and the fastest. And it was silly and fun and a great memory to make with my sister. Alex helps me to find my inner child, to be silly and playful in ways that I'm not when I'm around others. So I appreciate so much that she brings that out in me. Public bathrooms. That's always important if you're headed to a place. Yeah. Or a wedding.
People are going swimming.
There's a boat launch as well. Overflow parking. Thank you. Come again. We will. Thank you for joining Alex and I on our adventure to Winslow Memorial Park today. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!